What? Oh, come back in. I just try to tell her that I'm going to record a talking bit, and she says she wants to talk.
Here we go. Off to get Levi's new glasses.
Off to get my new glasses. These glasses are super broken and digging into my nose, and I'm going to go get some new ones.
You're like so good.
I had the most incredible sleep last night. It was so nice, and getting out of this bed this morning definitely felt like getting hit by a train. But I'm gonna push through today because there's lots to do. I'm actually filming today again, this episode on my iPhone, just because my main camera isn't charged, and it's just so easy on my phone. So let's go get some glasses. So yeah, here they are, my new glasses. I'm pretty happy with them. They're a different style than I normally go for, but these ones are actually titanium, so hopefully they last me a bit longer as far as the durability side of things. But today there's a lot of cleaning up to do, and then I got to go on and get this pitch thing rolling. I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit with that right now, but it's got to be a big day for that stuff. We've been doing this daily video thing for a while, and I feel like there's a conversation that I've been wanting to have with you, and a kind of a dialogue that I want to open up as far as how I feel about just like YouTube culture as a whole. A lot of the people that are like these YouTube superstars are like people that have built large followings on YouTube. Like when I look at what they have, like it just really isn't what I want. And so for me, when I've been thinking about putting videos out on YouTube and using YouTube as my delivery platform, I've always been thinking in my head, okay, how can I not make YouTube be the only way that I'm connected with someone like yourself? Because I want to have different forms of connection. Because let's say one day YouTube like drastically changes the way that they do things, or one day YouTube decides that they're no matter what going to put ads on all of my videos. That would just be like really frustrating for me as a content creator and someone who wants to tell stories and connect with people like yourself. And so I've always been thinking, I don't want to put all my eggs in the YouTube basket. I want to make sure that I'm like finding a way to connect with people outside of YouTube. And especially when I like look at like these big YouTubers, you like know the type of people that I'm talking about. I mean, it seems silly to even make a comment about YouTube comments, but like just spending time in that comment section, you look at it and you go, what's happening there? It's just really not what I want. I don't want that happening on my content. I don't know, I often think of comments as just the tip of the iceberg. So if you think of the amount of people that are watching your content as like a massive iceberg in the water, and just like that little tip that sticks out of the water, those are the people that are commenting. And so in reality, they're not a representation of those that are actually like really care most about what you're doing. And some of them are, but then the ones that leave like negative comments, they definitely aren't. And yet their voice gets so much weight, especially if it's something that's negative or critical. And it's weird because like you upload a video and you share something that you've made, and as a creator, you are so aware of all the things that you wish you could have done differently or the flaws in something. And to have someone else like point those out for you is just like, it can just be frustrating because that's not the type of dialogue you're hoping to have. You're like, especially for me, I'm hoping to have a dialogue around like making more things and like going out and doing things and like being adventurous and doing things that are challenging. I don't necessarily care to have conversations based around what I could be like doing better in my videos and stuff. And so not saying that that's a lot of the comments that are happening right now, but when I look at like the future trajectory of most of the channels that I've followed since their like young days, like every time that's where it heads. That's just like frustrating to me because I know for me, especially in these daily videos, like I'm just constantly aware of comments and like I'm always checking, and it just seems so silly that that's something that I'm always checking. So I want to kind of change my mindset around that, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't think I'm quite ready to like just turn all the comments off entirely, but I know I got to do something, and I know that it's got to be something that works for me. yeah, I just know that I need to figure out an option that's going to work for me in the future of what I want to do. Another thing that I've been thinking about is the way that I deliver my videos. So what I've been doing is I've been sending the videos right when they come out to the newsletter, and they've actually been unlisted videos. So I send them like the day they come out to the newsletter, and they're the only people that get that email. And then the next day they go public on YouTube. I've been doing that for several months now. But I don't think that's the best way to keep going forward, especially because I've been doing daily videos, and I don't think sending people emails every day is exactly how I want to do it. So for now, I'm going to put a pause on sending out the emails every single day, and I'm going to go more towards like 1 or twice a week. But I still want the videos to be released early to those that care most about watching them, because that part's special to me, and I like that like exclusivity. So for now, I'm going to share the link, just a little tiny URL to the latest videos every day on Snapchat. You might think that's kind of weird, and if you think that's weird, that's totally fine. You don't have to go watch the video, but for those that do want to watch the videos early, that's where I'm going to post them. Yeah, that's it for this mini discussion around the YouTube platform as a whole. I honestly just don't have huge ambitions to be to have lots and lots of viewers or subscribers, because like when I look at what other people have that have those massive amounts of viewers and like all these subscribers, and just when I look at what goes along with that, it's honestly just like discouraging to me, especially just in the YouTube space. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do to be able to, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what solution I'm going to arrive at, but I'm looking for one, and I'm going to continue to explore what's going to work best for the way that I like to do things. So thanks for coming along for the journey with that. Got to clean up a bunch of stuff now. I hate cleaning up. Okay, so I spent most of today so far kind of just resting and then prepping some files for a client project that I was working on. Just needed to get that wrapped up so that way it was finished. And I was pretty distracted on my computer, so I resorted to actually writing stuff down as far as which direction I want to head with formulating this pitch. Because essentially I have to build the pitch in the next 4 hours or so. But what normally happens for me is I have it built in my head beforehand. So I have all these pieces of paper that I kind of like wrote down essentially different phases of the pitch and what would kind of be included. And so it's kind of funny because this one I just have numbers, but I know what's going to go inside of each one of those like categories. So that's like the little descriptions for each episode. So this really helps me because now I can just like tackle each section. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build up this pitch, and let's do it. This is the opening of the page and the temp logo for the series, and there we go. So there's a very quick look at it. I'm pretty happy with how it came together, and I'm really excited to send it off tomorrow. I really hope everything works out and I can actually bring on board who I want to be sponsors, because then I can finally talk about it. And I think it's really going to be a great fit. So I'm fingers crossed sending that off tomorrow morning. And I also have a phone call tomorrow with a company more on the gear related side, and hopefully they're on board with maybe supporting the series as well. So exciting things are happening. And yeah, looking forward to it. So for happy and crappy for today, my crappy is I'm sore, like really sore, but that's kind of just okay because we were in the mountains and that was awesome. And my happy is getting new glasses and getting this pitch done. 2 happies. There's so many happies in every day. It really should be 5 happies and 1 crappy. But yeah, that's it for now. And remember, life's better when you make stuff.